Hello, welcome to this video as well as my channel as a whole. I really wanted some way to document my collecting, and since there aren't very many luné YouTubers, I was hoping to make something that could be somewhat helpful to someone. I'm still a baby luné, so there are some collecting things that I don't fully know yet, or like sets I haven't seen before. But hopefully, helpful to someone, or maybe inspire more people to collect Antime. This is my binder. I would like to deco it at some point, but right now it is pretty plain. It's very basic. We have a little bit in this corner, a little in this corner. I have collected before, but I've never done full group for album pieces before. I am kind of a sentimental person, so I haven't really let go of my old collections yet, for the most part, but maybe I will have to fund this whole group collecting. Antime is the only group that I'm actively collecting though, so all of my focus and the camera all of my focus is on them. These are backboards from Meow Cafe, and then the sleeves I'm using or the pages I'm using are Herka pages. I don't know how many I'll actually need. I did not count beforehand, but I'm pretty sure we're starting off with 6 for first Howling Me. I did pre-sleeve everything, and please. I did pre-sleeve everything. Okay, there we go. To make things a little bit easier, and everything is in order of era. But yeah. The order that I'm doing everything will be standard, limited, and then solo jacket, because that's just the order that makes the most sense in my head. I did not show the stacks yet. Here's the first stack. Then second stack. Okay, so first Howling Me. You'll see a pretty consistent trend throughout the video, is that I do have all of Joe's album PCs completed except for a few units and a couple non-selfies, I think. Since Joe I am fully collecting. so non-album, Pops, Birch, Tour, yeah. And I also am collecting some K and Taki, selectively, which will not be today, but at some point. But what I was saying, you'll see that I'm the most complete for Joe, and then pretty complete for K, and after that, maybe Nicholas, though it's more even after that. Okay, so that was the standard version. This is limited. I think there's 2 sets for limited. I'm not really doing it in a particular order. So lots of Keijo. This is the next limited set. I do prefer storing in age order regardless of like where the leader falls in this lineup. so that's why case first. Wow, it's I'm not used to having a tripod here. Okay, and then finally we have some more members make their appearance. This is the selfie set for the solo jacket versions. For first Nico. Yuma. I really like this Yuma. Oh. Joe. Taki. I did want this video to be pretty, like, no cuts, natural, like we're sitting together having little chats, but because this is my first time filming, I'm sure I will make mistakes and have to end up cutting some stuff. Turn my tempo back on. Okay, this is still the solo jacket version, but let's see, Nico. Oh, okay. Yuma, Joe. I might actually quickly cut it after I finish first howling me, because I want to put in like white fillers. I don't really like seeing cards like through the pages, like seeing the cards in the back through the pages. So white fillers. Okay, Joe. Yeah, so as you can see, first howling me definitely needs some work. Oh, I messed up. I'm one page off. Oh. So silly. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably just cut the filler part out, because I don't think anyone's really interested in watching that. Okay, so that's first howling me, and then we will do first howling we after I put in fillers. So one sec. Okay, we're back with the correct number of pages this time. So this is the stock for first howling we and first howling now. I do have cards from this these two eras coming in, but right now it's a little bit empty, and it also mostly is just Kay and Joe and some Nico. But we'll start with the standard for first howling we. Okay, Nico. Joe. The reason I have so much Nico is because I was originally gonna collect him and Joe, just him and Joe, for album, and then K happened. Yeah, K happened, and I was like, oh no. So then I started collecting case cards, but then as time went on, I was like, wow, I love Anteam so much. So it turned into full group. Anteam is like the only group that I'm actively collecting though. So since all of my collection time resources are just for them, it's a little bit better. I don't have to be worrying about like a bunch of different comebacks simultaneously. I forgot to talk about this. So that was standard. This is limited A. Oh, hello. Bro went a page behind. Okay. This is limited B. I really do like this set. They're cute little school uniforms. Oh, okay. But yeah, I do have the most for Joe, and then probably Kay, and then Nico. Okay, so that was First Howling Week, and now we go on to First Howling Now. This stack. I do have a complete ot9 collection finally for the standard version. So we're gonna be putting in our first cards for some of these members. Okay. Keep putting them in a few pages behind. Come on. Huma. Nicholas. Ichu. Yuma. This page is so cute. This set is really cute. Joe, of course. This Joe is so... Oh. I can't. Haruwa. This Haruwa also. Oh. Taki. And then Maki. Wow. It's so wonderful having a complete page. Alright. Nice. So that's the standard version. And then next, limited A. Their little L for luné. Okay, and Joe. And then, unfortunately for limited B, I only have a single Joe. First Howling Now is a little more difficult to collect. Not, well, I do see the cards floating around, but they do tend to be a little pricier. Non-album is difficult. Okay, so that's it for the First Howling series. I'll probably just put in fillers all together at the end to make things a little smoother. Okay, so Samidare. Let's see. I think it's 6 pages. Watch me count wrong again. Okay. Okay, Samidare. Let's see. Okay, ends here. This is Arawashi. Samidare is a little bit more complete, since these cards are easier to come by. I really do love the Four Seasons title run, I guess. The Four Seasons are all so good. Samidare is probably my favorite one because I like the the yearning type songs. Okay, so this is a standard version, and now going to limited. I also think like the deck of cards kind of concept for the PCs is really cute. Like the backs of the cards are all really pretty, and that's why I don't really like putting PCs back to back, because I like seeing the backs. Please. I do understand the appeal of having like the full spread, but just not for me. Okay, that's the limited version. And then for Samidare there were I just realized I'll put that last. There's two solo jacket versions. I do have it complete for one of them, or like complete for ot9 for one of them. So okay. Oh, sorry. And, this card is really cute as well. Coat. If I remember correctly, this Nicholas was my own pull. I think. Well, obviously I was buying the albums after the fact. So Aroashi was the first one that I got, and then this Nico was my second pull. Ima, Joe, Haruo. I like this Taki a lot too. He's so cute. Okay. Oh no. I feel like you guys are watching me center my cards more than actually putting them away. So I'm sorry about that. But I'm a little bit picky about the way like things look. Oh, I totally lied. Two solo jacket versions is Aroashi, not Samidare. Oh my god. And I said I wanted to be hopeful. Oh, okay. I only have Joe for this set. But this set I will do like leader first and then Fuma sub leader and then age order, just so that it makes like the complete heart. I don't have any of the like the actual card style cards. And then for units is something I wasn't totally sure how I was gonna do. They are like more low priority compared to the selfies, but I would like to finish them at some point. There are 8 units, I believe, so I think I'm gonna do it in like age order of the older member in the card. So we have Keijo and then the rest of the Hyung line. So yeah, and then I guess the middle will just be empty. Okay, so next Arawashi. Get the pages. Okay, 5 pages. This time it's 2 solo jacket selfie sets. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right, so standard first, as usual. Okay. Oh, please. Joe. The Arawashi sets are probably my favorite concept-wise. Blue's my favorite color, and then I do think like the water aesthetic is really nice. The beach aesthetic. This side I do not have K. This is the limited set, and Yuma was my original pull. Okay, and then the solo jacket sets. I will be putting all of the units at the back of each era, regardless of like what set they came in. Just because that makes the most sense to me. I am a little bit picky about the way my collection looks, or like the specific way things are arranged. Joe. I would like this Haruwa a lot too. Haruwa's cards in general are all really nice. Oh, I just realized this was not totally centered. Taki. Okay. And then the next solo set, I have my singular Joe. And then 1 unit. Okay, so Nico is the oldest in this one, and I think K and Fuma are different units, so it'd be K, Fuma, and then Nico here. Okay, that's Arawashi. And now we can move on to the next stack of cards. So Jikoya. This one is much easier since there's only 3 sets, and the 3 sets are very easy to tell apart. And the Jikoya sets are really cute too. Okay. So let's see. I don't know if these are like a particular version order. I think it's just like A, B, and C, and not like standard, limited, solo. Oh wait, he is not K. This is Nicholas. So I'm just gonna put them in this order. For like the blanket scarf set, we have Nico and Joe, and the leaf set, I do have it almost there. Just missing Fuma. do like this set too. I think it's very silly and cute. Oh, I keep doing that, putting him a few pages behind where he's supposed to go. Go. J. That sounded just like J. EJ. Yuma. Joe. There's like probably not a sane number of Joe PCs in this household. I will do Joe's non-album collection separately because otherwise this is just gonna be way too long. And as well as my Keitaki non-album cards. Okay, last one, Maki. Wow, very cute. Just one more. He is on the way, so he'll be home soon. And then this set, it's just Joe. Okay, nice. So that's Yukoya. And then after that we get into truly where we just get a bajillion cards. Wow, per era. Okay, this should be enough. 6 pages. Okay. So standard first. I do have the rest of the standard PCs on the way, but right now it is just Joe. Just Joe by himself. The standard version is really cute with the little flower. And then bring them over here. Limited. For limited, we do have finally an EJ. I do think my my Maknae line cards are a little bit lacking, but I do have more of them on the way, so there will be more of them. Okay, it's a limited set. And then for the solo jackets, they had like a bunch of different themes, I guess. So we have the snow set, the wolf set, and then the moon set. I think it's a moon. I thought it was a snowball at first, but I'm pretty sure it's a moon. Okay, so I do also have more of these on the way. So Ukiyo Kari will be much more populated soon than it currently is. Putting the PCs in this corner pocket. Oh my god, I did it again. He's in the back page. Putting them in this corner keeps getting me. I'm sorry, Nico. Okay, Joe. And then Taki. Alright. And then next. The wolf set is really cute. The wolf set is among Ukiyo Kari cards. The wolf set is a little bit more difficult to get, which, you know, makes sense given their little werewolf concept. I don't think I have it like complete with the cards I have on the way, but I definitely do have more of them, so we'll see some progress later. Soul set, and then the moon set. Did not center this well. Yeah, I'm so sorry, you guys. Just keep watching me struggle with centering and also putting Nico into this corner slot. But as I film more, I'm sure I'll get better at this. Okay, and then we have one last page for the units. I only have this one, the Keimaki Jo unit. I believe there are 9, so it's 333. So it will be like a perfect perfect 9 PC spread. Okay, almost there. And now we get into the monstrosity. Not monstrosity. Going blind was fun. But there are a ridiculous number of cards. So let's see. I know from just the units alone, there's gonna be 9. One sec, I'm gonna count this off camera so you don't have to watch me struggle. I think this is the correct number. Hopefully it's the correct number. Okay, let me put them not on the page. This Huma was my own pull. Did I put this? I put this upside down. One sec. Okay, it should be correct now, hopefully. I do want to apologize for the glare up here. At the moment, there's not that much I can do about it because otherwise my room is just so dark. But hopefully at some point I will find some kind of solution. But yeah, this Huma and this Joe were both my pulls. This is the standard version. I think they called it like the Wolf Claw version. Since they're all doing that pose. And then I think this is the Wolf Fang version, so this is the limited version. For this one, Harua was my original pull. Okay. And then the IDs, I only have Maki's since he was my original pull. Maki. Okay. And now we get into the goofy baby wolf set, the little eggs. I have everyone except K's. And this set is just so... It's so cute. It cracks me up, but it is truly so cute. I was astounded when they had like the little like card previews and everyone was like, oh, those look like egg PCs. And yes, we got eggs. Egg team and egg team. They're all just so funny. Like, it's very, very cute. I think the ones where they're just like directly at the camera, so like these 4 and then Harua, they just look so like squishy. And then, oh please. And then Taki's cracks me up because it's just like head empty, no thoughts. And you know, understandable. I can get behind that. last but not least, Maki's Broski. Broski feature. Okay, and now we start the exhausting, frankly, process of putting away all of the units, all 81 units. The 81 units are more low priority for me, since generally they're quite easy to come by, especially since the era was so recent, so there's a lot of them floating around. And in general, like I said, units are of a lower priority compared to the selfies. So I do have the full set for a few members, but I'll be filling in the gaps more slowly over time. I mainly just wanted to get the full set for Kay and Joe. I do have the full set for Nico as well, and then a few, I think like two other miscellaneous units. So this is Kay's page. They are all going to be by whoever's taking the selfie, so Kay in this case. I do really like the ones where they're holding like the mini version of themselves. It's so cute. Okay. And I feel like all of their like their mini version of themselves are all quite like accurate, like the vibes. Okay, so this is Fuma. Don't have any of his yet. And then Nico. Keep going in age order. I did consider putting all of the ones where they're like holding themselves as either the first one or the center one. I might change it later. I'm not sure. But for now, it's just in like the default age order. Please. He's so cute. This Nikoju PC is a little harder to come by as well as the Iju set. I think Nico has some of the more like interesting selfie poses, like his sets. They're all quite different between each member, which I appreciate. This Taki one is so cute. Takoyaki. I definitely do want to complete Taki's set as well. At some point soon, hopefully. Okay. It's Nico's. And then this would be Iju. I don't have any yet. I do have some on the way though, so they'll get here. And then Yuma. I just have the one with Joe. And then Joe's set. Oh. Like I said, I promise I'll get better at centering these as I film more. Joe's sets are also very cute. Am I biased? Probably. And they're all quite cute. But some of them just have like a special place in my heart, I guess you could say. Like the last that Nico Taki one. That one is so cute. Okay. Joyuma. I am also a really big fan of this Joe himself. Like, it's like he's in a little penguin pose. Joe Haruha. Taki. And then, oh, finally, we have Makis. Okay. Wow. So wonderful. I don't have any of Haruwa's or Taki's yet. And wow, I did count the pages correctly. I have Joe and Maki. Wow. Alright. That took a while. But we have put everyone away. I keep hitting the camera. I will take a brief moment off camera to put in all the fillers, and then we can do a little flip through of what we have so far. So I'll be back. It might take me a little bit, but it'll be super fast for you guys. Okay, we're back. I actually ran out of fillers. So towards going blind, the fillers just disappear. But we'll do our little flip through. So first howling me. Mostly just Kay and Joe. But I promise, progress is slowly being made. Oh, I missed a spot. Well, I don't have fillers left, so yikes. Okay, it's okay. And then first howling we add Nicholas into the mix. Our first full page, so wonderful. And this is first howling now. And then Samidare. There is a little bit of like a raise here because I mostly just have Joe, but that'll be fixed over time. Another full page, very, very wonderful. And then immediately hit by the single Joe, and then absolutely nothing. Units, and then Aroashi. Unit, singular. Jukoya. Almost there. He's on his way. This is so sad. They're coming. They're coming. The Ukiyo-kari backs are so pretty. Unit. That's not centered. I'll fix that later. And then you can see where I ran out of fillers. But going blind. set. And then the bajillion units. Two blanks. And then Jomaki. And then that's it. That's it for the Elven PCs. So that was that took a while. That took longer than I thought it would. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm so excited to be expanding my Anteam collection. They're just so wonderful. And I think the next video will either be putting all my Joe non-albums away, or I'll be decoing, probably. But decoing on camera is low-key a little bit difficult because I'm quite indecisive. So having the pressure of a camera makes me even more indecisive. Okay. And our cute corner deco. Give it a shout out. And yes, that's all I have for now. Maybe it was a little bit presumptuous of me to say I'd like to be helpful considering all the mistakes I made, but it'll get better. It'll get better. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully see you next time, and have a lovely day. Bye bye.